Your home, the village of Willow's Den, burns at the hands of the Shadowfell. Only the power of the Autumn Aldor stopped it from being overrun completely. Now, led by the Aldor, you flee to the west for the White City. With you are your childhood friends Tanny and Wit, the irritable uplander Otar, Stronghorn, and a colossal golem of mud and stone, summoned by the Aldor as the Shadowfell attacked. It is your first night away from Willow's Den, and you have first watch. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Bezies Plays and another demo. Well, book one, because it was free. If the Telwynium, I'm gonna say. I saw this during Summer Games Fest, and it looked really interesting. So here I am, here we are, ready to play and check it out, because these are the type of games that I love to play. I haven't gone on. I'm starting to get a little bit more here and there. So let's get straight into see what we have. It's a classic point-and-click adventure. So let us begin. Trying to light a fire here? So you snap your eyes open and give yourself a shake. Wit would never let you hear the end of it if you fell asleep on watch. You can't do that. Better stoke up the fire again. You stand and stretch, wincing at the aches from the hard day's ride. Stoke the fire. Can I right-click to change? I can, which is lovely. Okay, so it doesn't list things, but I'm guessing... Oh, that's hay, right? Do I need to do that? There's not all that much in the bag, so nothing you have use for now. Half-rotted log is useless as firewood, but makes an adequate seat. Odo snores like a bear. And you think he'd be just as dangerous to wake without cause. So these are the people... Oh. Despite your gentle temperament, you wouldn't want to be the one to wake a massive golem. Oh, that's the... You have no use for charred wood, and you're... Only dull running oil was nearing cookfire a few years ago. I should find some more wood. Alright, let's go up this way. Oh, look, some more wood. Oh, what's that? These will burn nicely. What about this log? Damned as you are, you shouldn't stay further. You're supposed to be keeping watch. Okay. So that's all I needed. Back we go. I have the firewood. Stoke that sheet. Turn the embers with the end of the branch, then place the wood on top. Pen? Yeah. Then his face glares upward. Moonlight, you catch yourself staring and quickly turn your gaze back to the west. As kids, you and Tiny had climbed trees, chased each other around the lambing pen, and talked endlessly, but recently you couldn't look her in the face without going red. Oh! A fact that hadn't escaped Wit's twinkling eye. Walk over to here. Don't you do this thing? Yeah. Tiny, it's not your watch for hours yet. I know. But can we talk a while? Of course, what about? I don't know, Pen. Anything. Think you're missing out back at Willow's Den? I'm sure they're busy rebuilding already. I bet young Nicky is jealous we're off on an adventure without him. Doesn't feel like the adventure we always hoped for, though, does it? No, I guess not. You're not tired, Tanya? I'm exhausted, just worried. Your family got into the hills with mine. They'll do fine. I know, but poor Wit. She glances guiltily towards our old friend. There's nothing any of us could have done. Of course, I know, it's just horrible. Ooh, he's a survivor. I think fear and exhaustion are the only things keeping him going. Running for your life does make for a good distraction. It's true for me too. he may have lost his family, but we all lost the village. Damn. What do you think of old or Dwin? She's incredible. The way she drew breath from the flames of the smithy. That's how she raised the golem. The ash was part of it. I don't have to explain the three aspects to you again. The three aspects, body, breath, and soul. Without the aspects and the elders to control them, there would be no intelligent life, nothing but wild nature. I'll be able to learn so much for her and the others. But you are coming back, aren't you? To Willowsden? Once it's all over, I mean? She turns her head and you silently curse yourself. I don't know, Ben. Of course she'd want to train in the White City given half a chance. What? Did you think she'd want to tend 6 sheep with you for the rest of her life? Yeah, you should really try and get some sleep. I'll kitty keep watch still. Sure, I'll see if I can, Ben. And thanks. You stifle a yawn. It's time for you to get some sleep too. Alder Wynn told me to wake her for next watch. I wake up. You stare down at Alder Wynn. Until yesterday, you'd never seen a high-born lady, nor an autumn Aldor. The only life weaver you'd ever known was Spring Aldor Theron, who came at harvest to perform awakening on any women with child. She'd been the one to bring you breath and soul as you quickened in your mother's belly. There was Tanny too, of course, that she was but a novice. Alder Dwin here was something entirely. How's a shepherd supposed to wake someone like that? What if the fire could use a little more wood first? What? Okay, off into the forest again. Can I go any further now this time? No. Can I go... Don't as you are, you shouldn't stay further. Okay, fine. Can I walk off this direction this time? Ooh, a blue flame. What is that? You see these dancing lights occasionally. They seem to disappear whenever you try to concentrate on them. Bastards! Give me that log. This'll work for fire. Give me that log. Oh, she awake. Bender killed him. Ah, more wood, thank you. Nervously, you tend the fire. It's past time you woke me. You need sleep as well, young man. Ah, yes, Mother Dwin. You can relax, Pender. You have nothing to fear from me. Her glacier blue eyes hold yours. You find yourself wondering what she sees in them. Come, we haven't had a chance to speak. You must have questions. Well... What were you doing about this, Dan? You almost choke at your own forwardness. It's her stare. It's disarming. Sorry, I just no one like you has ever come so far up the spring line. I had business with your older mother, Terran. But she's all but a hermit. What business could... None of yours. Wow. The Shadowfell, I thought they were fairy tales, told to scare children. If only it was so. What are they? I don't suppose you know much of our order. I know nothing. Not as much as I thought. The 3 aspects that only womanfolk may weave them. The 2 seasons, though I'd never seen an autumn elder before. The spring elder would never wield magic like you did. She gives you a weary smile. It must seem like magic to you, but you know of the other seasons. You mean the old tales about the male orders, summer, fighting winter, and all that? The cycle war was very real, and almost the end of everything. She looks deep into the fire. The Shadowfell are a remnant of the dark time, born with body and breath alone, absent of soul. They are kept alive by blood, for they have no will of their own to survive, to live. Damn! But who creates the Shadowfell? Didn't the summer and winter elders destroy each other? Yes, but there are those that wish a return to ancient wonders, those that forget the price we paid. Bred by the witches of Taragoth, south of the burning swamp, Shadowfell may be bought for a price, and even controlled somewhat. and there are those that support the old ways still. In Ragmire, Lud, even here in Falda. Fools all. Why would they attack our village? The way the Shadowfell acted, it wasn't random. They ignored the villagers fleeing for the mountains. She stares at you with cold, penetrating gaze. I believe their target was Tenerife. Danny? That is one explanation. Where are we going? I need to take you west into Gilderad. Then we'll head to Eldoris. I need to speak to the High Mother. But why are we coming? Wit and Tanny and I. If Tenerife was their target, she must be kept safe. And I guess we're only here because she wouldn't leave without us? Don't discredit yourself, Penda. We wouldn't have escaped Willer's Den without you. And I wouldn't have favoured the Uplander as sole company. Her smile doesn't touch those eyes. I should sleep now. I should sleep. You should. Tomorrow we'll cross into the Blackmar, where food is scarce. We'll need your famed tracking skills to find game. Thank you for getting us out, defending the village. If not for you, it would be nothing but blood and cinders now. You lie down and try to make sense of everything. Sleep takes you before you have a chance. Dreams of Willow's Den, the Shadowfell, and the village common, setting torch to their smithy, the terrified screams, Otar shouting at you over the clash of sword and bone. The horses! Where are the horses? Ah, shit. Pen, the blighted horses are gone. Wait, where's Tenny? Where are Wit and Tanny? Not here. Something is not well. Something is not well. They've obviously realized they're better off on their own. Winter's hot. Why would they do that? They're probably just chasing down the horses. Without supplies? Without raising alarm? Who was on watch? Mother. Aldedwin? Oh no! She topples back, throat slit, a ragged crimson grin. By the first, she's dead! Sorry. The earth shakes as Croc lets out a mournful bellow. Quiet! You want every patrol this side of the Crooked Mountain to find us? You're behind this, or I'm one of Pen's sheep. Whoa! Stand up tall, why don't you? Jeez. Typical Uplander trustfulness. No one here knows you. You just stuck yourself to us like a leech. Alda Dwin said she could be trusted. Hey, and look where it got her. She won't even show her face. Croc interrupts the bickering with a sound like stone cracking. Stop! Give her peace. The Golan stalks across the clearing and solemnly lifts the body above the elder. You'd not thought it possible for a beast of mud and stone to show such sadness. It is the sadness of mountains. You all watch in silence as she gently places the elder on a bed of heather, and draws a blanket over her head. What are we going to do now? I want to talk to you, you mysterious thing. Drizzle, what do you want, farm boy? Can I ask why you keep your face hidden? It wasn't my idea, the journey with you. However, the elder thought it prudent. She respected my wish to remain hidden, and expected you to do as well. Aye, but she's dead, ain't she? Go back to chewing the cud and let the grown-ups talk. Pen, I swear to the first Peace, Otar, peace. What do you think happened? That, I would like to know as much as you. Like you don't already know. Eat hay, Uplander. What do you think we should do now? I don't see much sense in losing ourselves in the forest in the dark. It's not long till dawn, and if you're half the tracker you boasted, you'll not have much trouble picking up the trail of 6 horses and our little lost sheep. Or I've had enough talking to you. Now you, sir. Otar. Yes, lad. What shall we do now? We get Trissa here to tell us what she's done with Wit and Tanny, that's what. Leave it up, Lander. These kids ran off with my horses too, you know. They're not responsible, I'm sure of that much. I say we tie her up and poke her with a hot iron. I will not abide by that. Well, at least make her show her face. What the eldest said stands, she is not our enemy. Damn stubborn. Well, I'm staying here to keep an eye on her at any rate. Why did you choose to come with us then? Well, the tavern burnt down. I think I'm going to stay in that backwater with nothing to drink. Besides, I kind of got attached to you on the last. Young Wit, well, I feel that for the boy, spoiled though he be, but I don't find the humour anything else sees in his mischief and trickery. You try to hide a smile at the memory of Otar chasing Wit through the square, harvest, bunting trailing from his horns. What about you? Please, Pender, give me but a moment to mourn. Sure. I'll take this log with me. I need to stake the fire. Let's check out this direction. Where do you think you're going? To find the others. I bet Drissa here knows where they are. I bet she slit their throats too. If I were going to slit anyone's throat, Runt, you'd be the first. You'd not have found that easy. We'd all be enjoying a nice beef stew right now. You'll never find them if you wait for those to stop bickering. Yeah, I'm fucking out of there, bitches. The small cart has seen better days. Pick it up. I'm sure there's something here, right? We find a piece of dark glassy stone in the back of the cart. Ooh, is that obsidian? Onwards down this path. You pride yourself on your trekking. A stray lamb leaves little mark on the rocky hills around the den. But you've never lost one for long. No one has gone this way recently, not since the last rains, and you have no reason to follow the road any further tonight. Oh, let's go the other way then. Excuse me, come through, don't mind me. I'm sorry for your loss. Ooh, it's more wispy. The mist flowing across the path seems almost dreamlike. The trees and the rocks seem to shift in the gloom, and you realize how easily you could get lost here. The thought sets your hair on end, excites you. How far are you already from the safety of the valley? How much further will you go? As far as I'm not well pleased, you cannot reach the hive up there. The bees would be sure to have something to say about it. Good. Something bright and red catches your eye, and you reach into the hollow. Ah, just an evil-looking toadstool. Probably kills at first bite. But you all might be hungry given enough chance of... No. Oh, the wisp! You could have never touched them. Though sometimes it feels like part of you could, if only you knew how. The sword! There's a path beyond the tree. Ew, a river! Can I use the sword on the tree? Try hacking the wood with your dagger, but short stretching away from the river. I need to borrow that dude's thing, right? So can't get across there. Let's have a look. This dead spruce has been all but felled. The broken axe halved on the ground explains the job left unfinished. A couple more blows would have done it. I'll pick up the axe. Which day? You said there was an axe on the ground. Where's that? Walk over here for a second. Okay, so I can't do anything here. Right, the river we can't obviously. Their branch is caught on a rock on the side. Ooh, a branch! Give that! You pull the dripping willow branch from the river. And wrap it around the stone. Alright, we need to go back and maybe talk to Dwarf Man? Yeah. Wait, is this two separate ways? Okay, go around that way. Okay. Oh, it is. What is that? Gravestones line the hollow. You see more back further, long buried by the undergrowth. You examine the monument. It dates from the Cycle War. Armies of the summer and winter Uldor fought here, it seems. Legend has it they destroyed each other, and very nearly destroyed Telwynium in the process. There's been no male Uldor since. Ooh. What about this bush? Ooh, lovely dried grass. Hollow in a tree? You peer into the hollow of the old oak. It's empty, but for a thick matting of cobwebs. Stick your sword in it. Can we continue down here, or is this it? No, this is it. Look out into the distance. The path descends into a hollow lined by ancient rotting trees and the graves of the long deceased. The mist is thick here, the air heavy. You don't fancy digging up old graves, and the plant growing atop has an unpleasant smell. Cut it then. Alright, let's go talk to our friendy. Hey, this path. Hey, you've got an axe, right? Can I talk to you for a second? Hey, where's Ota? Yes, lad. I think I borrow your axe of yours. My axe? There's a tree that... This is upland black steel, passed to me through generations. I'll not let you blunt a stonghorn bone cutter on wood. Dick. Hey, dude, are you finished mourning? Can you come and push over a tree? What is it, dear? I'm sorry about the elder. We both known her only a day, yet I have known her for her lifetime. You look down at your feet, unsure what to say. Thank you for your help, Miller's dead. It was a violent birth I had, indeed, dear. But the very earth reviles the Shadowfowl as you do. To defend against them is in very nature. Is in my very nature. What was it like being summoned? It was merely like waking from a deep sleep. An old soul I was, Aldwin drew me in, gave me body, gave me breath. No different than an Aldar did for you, in the womb of your mother. Our body is so new when the spring Aldar brings us, breath and soul, we have no memory of it. How curious, dear. What do you think we should do right now? I must stay with the elder. This body and breath are bound to her. For you, dear, I cannot say. I do not think as you. Time will pass for us. That is all. Well, crabby. Uses on the embers. The fire's out. And a wet branch won't help. Oh, it's wet. You pack the dry grass under the half-burned wood in the fire pit. Can I dry that out on here? What about on the top? Hook up the toadstool. Put the black rock on there. The flint alone won't start the fire, though striking it... Okay, use that with the sword. There we go. And now we spark the shit out of that. The old piece of flint crumbles as you strike it with the dagger. It's done its job at least. A spark glows amongst the dry grass. You blow on it gently until it catches. And soon the remaining wood is burning nicely. Now dry that out. You hold the wet branch over the flames. The sodden leaves don't catch, but they do start smoking furiously. So what is it now? The wet leaves smolder, green-smelling smoke, stinging your eyes. I know just what to do with that. There's no way the red has it. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go smoke out these bees. Oh, bees! Smoke might calm the bees, but that wouldn't do you any good while you're down here and they're up there. Maybe if you had a green balloon or a blue one. Okay. Use my sword on the wisp. Use toadstool. Wait, where did that other... Where did they go? This is a disaster. Don't lose your nerve. Nothing's changed. Stick to the plan. Who's she talking to? Of course it's changed. We need to act now. That uplander will prove trouble. Shh. What do you want, farm boy? Who in the... I'm gonna stab you. You're doing something. Whoa. Who are you talking to? I was talking to myself. Mind your own business. But don't you have sheep to herd? She pulls her cloak closer, pushes past me, and stalks back to the clearing. Oh, nefarious things happening over here. Jeez, like things. Nah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. What the hell were you doing? What? Wait. What the hell? Wait, staggers into view, crashing through the brambles to the southwest of the clearing. Wait! Lad, where have you been? Your friend looks up, lifts his hand towards you, then crumbles to the ground. Oh, goodness! Wait, what's happened? You run to his side, and with the help of Otar, turn him over. Your hands come away sticky with blood. Oh, shit. Mother's breath! This is a dagger wound. No doubt from the same as sliced open the altar. Wait, where's Teddy? No good, he's out cold. Cut ain't too deep. I can stop the bleeding. But his colour, I don't much like. Tanny would know what to do. She's good with healing. She's out there somewhere, poor lass. Pen, keep an eye out, that's one for me. He glares at Drissa, then wheels around and stalks off into the forest. There must be something I can do for you. You think about taking the bow, but you're no archer. Not like Wet. You'd won the harvest turner. Okay, fine. You could match every shot, a sturdy sling, and nice smooth stone mind. You put your hand to his brow and gasp as the heat. He's burning with fever. I sense such. Poor dear. He's not long for this world unless something is done. It's you. You did this. What do you want, farm boy? Can you do anything for my friend? Healing is unfortunately not one of my talents. Well, you're fucking useless, and who the hell were you talking to, You untied the leather straps. Such a thing could be useful. Put it with that. Put it with the mushroom. Cut it up with that. How's this going? As you reach out your hand, Grok lets you warn him. Okay. Can I have those, like, things in your head? No? So can I walk down this way myself? No, he just ran through the bush. And it said I can't go the other way. Wait, can I use... What if I were to whip the wisp? Your strap can't be used with the beehive. Well, thanks for the input. Can I stick my hand in this knot? Buy nothing at the bottom half, not acorns. You leave them be in case the squirrels are in this. Buy nothing at fucking acorns. Oh boy. I love point and click adventures, and then I get to a point where I just don't know what to do. Let's hit save. Oh wait, there's pebbles here, right? These look like pebbles. Ah! Smooth river, stones of good size. Let's put those with a low strap. It serves as a sling, but I need a flatter piece of cloth to hold the stone. Flatter bit of cloth. Is that a stick? Make an attempt to climb, but the trunk is wet with dew, and the branches too hard to reach. Cloth? Where do I make a cloth? This is a log. I can't do anything with that. The forest lining the clearance says I want to look at the thing. Okay. What if I was to dagger myself? Do you have anything else to say? What is it, dear? Can you do anything for my friend? The earth has healing in it. I know of it. I could mix a salve. This will aid with his fever. Please, anything you can do. You must bring me some things. Of course. A crimson garret, gravewort, and some honey to help it go down. I'll write that down. I don't know these ingredients. Crimson garret, gravewort. Yes, but what do they look like? Shows at enormous shoulders. Their names given by men. Only... Then she won't get more. Okay, so... Oh, I can use... Can I use that? I've got the mushroom. Then... So the grave thing would be in here somewhere. What the hell? Brenda, thank the first. You don't mind if I borrow this, right? I'm warning you, laddie, put them back right this instant. Don't go anywhere. Oh. Boop. With a few swings of Otar's mighty axe, the tree lets out a creak and falls. Beautiful! I don't think I can go this way yet though, right? Oh, I can. Oh, is this... Oh, there's a staff up there. Interesting. The piece of blue fabric seems embedded into the very rock. This is Tanny's stone. I try to pull the stone free, but it's like it's melded into the very rock itself. You cannot get it free short of cutting it. Then cut it! Using your dagger, you cut away the scarf from the solid rock. Now we use you with the stones. Use that with that. Nice, now use that on the stones. Excuse me? These stones are perfect for the sling. Now you just need something to hit it. Ah, okay. Can I use that up there? Using your sling, you hurl a stone at the staff. You manage to hit it, but it doesn't shift. The way it's wedged, nothing will knock it down from this angle. Well, crabby pabby. Okay, well at least we know where a staff is. I've got some rocks, oh yeah. Let's see. Can one use this on the... Oh wait, can I smoke out the bees now? Can I use that on the beehive? I need to smoke it out first. Uh-oh. Smoke 'em out. You wedge the smoldering branch under the hive. The smoke seems to calm the angry bees. Thank you guys. Can I take some honey? Thank you. Let's go chat to our friend hanging upside down. Hey, so I may have used your axe. What are you doing up there? What does it look like I'm doing? Pretending to be a bat? Are you going to spend all day cracking jokes or get me down from here? How did you get up there in the first place? That Drissa. She's behind this. She's probably laid traps all over the forest to do us. I was here earlier and I didn't get trapped. I've not seen any trap. I've just been this way. Exactly. Well, aren't you lucky? How about getting me down? How am I going to get you down? Oh, wait, you're halfway up a cliff, mate. Well, get me down here and I'll fetch it. How am I going to do that exactly? It's a little hard to think when you're swinging upside down 10 feet in the air, Pender. I could use Wit's bow. I've seen you try and use a bow. No thank you. Wit's the archer. You're the climber. That's the dresser. Not on your life. I'd prefer you leave me up here. Well, then what should we do? What you should do is get me out of this winter-loving tree. Can I hurl a rock at the rope? The rock merely bounces off the rope with a twang. Can I just throw my sword? You take aim and throw your dagger. Luckily for Ota, it hits him hilt first. He's not impressed. Sorry. I like to cut through Ota as the rope holds him. Might get Ota down, but I ain't given enough time, but then he'd kill you for misusing his... I've already misused his axe. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Actually, go and grab Ota's bow, right? Hey, Ota. No, so, okay, fine. Well, for one thing, here's your honey. What was the other thing? It's gravewort. Which has to be in the graveyard, right? You! Okay, so I don't want to converse. Do you have any... No, okay. I don't think I can go this way, can I? No. No, no. Old road, line beach. There's nothing else I can get from this, right? Yeah. Okay, we're stuck again, ladies and gentlemen. Can I, like, heat up my sword in the fire? You make an attempt to climb by the trunk branches. Now throw this at you. I'm looking at the wisp. Oh, no. Damn it. Oh, it's in the river now. You see them most often playing amongst the running water, dancing among leaves in the wind grass. As you stare at the dancing globe, you almost feel it's gone before you quite put your finger on what. I'm following the wisp. It's not here. So where is it? Woo. You attempt to scale the Elder, but it's as difficult to climb as the cliffs themselves. Use the axe on it. Where's the wisp at? What sounds down from branch? No, across the branch to untie altar. Do you have any ideas anymore? Because I sure as hell don't. Do you know any of this? Oh. Nice. I didn't even look around down there. I'm an idiot. I've got that last ingredient you were asking for. Give me a moment. Helen pulls some mud from her armpit and mixes it with the other ingredients. Rub this thoroughly into the wound. You look at the concoction doubtfully. Hurry now. I sense he has not long. Right, thank you. Witt's breathing is shallow and he doesn't even flinch as you rub the foul-smelling paste deep into the jagged cut. That's all I can do for you now, my friend. Can I take his bow now? Okay. Got any ideas? That didn't get me anywhere. That... that didn't get me anywhere. Put some stones on there, make them hot. Axe the hell out of the fire. Where's the wispy gone? Examine the old cobbles, a few scuffed by the iron, some overturned, but all in the direction of your camp. No one has gone back this way recently, you'll find Tony down there. Really? Considering there's other sauce. I'm lost right now, don't know what to do. Oh! That was quick. Wait, you're up. Yes, I suppose I am. What happened? How did I get this? He tenderly prods the dagger wound in his side. You don't remember you were missing? Tanny still is? Whit Alden twin's been murdered. Tanny's missing? You really don't remember anything? Nothing. Wait, can we talk? Sure, Ben. You feeling alright? A little groggy, like I've overindulged on Master Laurie's side. You nearly died. Well, couldn't disappoint all the girls back home like that, could I? His smile falters. You suspect he's remembering the attack, the fire, his parents. Can you remember anything? I remember you had first watch. You didn't fall asleep, did you? No, wait. You haven't seen Tanny then? Sorry, Ben. I can't remember. Ota stuck up a tree. Think you could shoot him down? Well, what's the problem? Haha, I'll have a go. Wait. Ah, it's nothing. I'll do it. Lead the way. Whit follows you at the tree. In no time he has broad-headed over a noct and is barking at Altar to stop wriggling about. There's the snap of the bowstring, and thump, as Otar hits the ground. Then he's up and dusting himself off. Otar doesn't say a word, but stalks back to the campsite muttering. You and Whit follow, trying not to laugh. How's our little trusted side of beef? They unstring you, did they? Blackheart, it was you. Who laid the devious trap? Would that what? Would that I'd thought of? But I'd not have expected such an illustrious uplander as yourself to be taken by a common hunter's snare. Though that you said, you seem to think about as clearly as simple forest game. It's no wonder you blundered into it. Enough, you two! With that voice. You glance at Whit, he's gripping his bow as if his life depends on it. I remember, I saw who slit Dwin's throat, she spoke. It was your voice. I'm almost sure of it. You think you heard my voice? Saw my face? Off with the hood then. Let us know once and for all. She was talking to someone on the road earlier. Was it just the one face you saw? Just one. Lit up clear as day. She'd taken her hood off to the deed. I saw it. Oh, you did you? Just the one? Take it off. I know it was you I saw. Oh yes. Oh my god! They got two heads, she was talking to herself. Which was it then? My face? Oh my. Arachmiri. Oh wait, you only saw one, didn't you, farm boy? Yeah, so why'd you reveal? But this proves it was her. You can never trust Arachmiri. I started beef cheeks. You know it wasn't us. Who the f are you? Sorry, who's your other head? Drisser? What do you want, farm boy? So you're Arachmiri? What gave it away? The second head. Two sets of eyes give you the same flat stare. Sorry, I've heard the stories, but I've never met one you before. I mean, this is Alethi. Alethi is savvy. Yes, we're Arachmiri. Pleased to probably make your acquaintance, sheep herder. Oh, she seems nice. Why hide who you are? It was Elder Dwin's idea. Our kind tends to attract attention. And what were you doing, really, on the road where we found you? We didn't just happen to meet you. That much has been obvious from the start. We'd been travelling with Elder Dwin for quite some time. She wanted us to keep a low profile in Willow's Den, so we waited on the road. Now all we worked for is jeopardy. So, what's it like having two heads? Our belief is that with two souls, every decision one makes is given measured, given appropriate consideration. Though, personally, we don't agree on much. Whichever of us is quickest to the draw, right? That's about right. They don't even have a king. They let the common folk decide who's to lead. Wow, that is true. It's them that want to bring back the breaking of the stillness, the days of the cycle war. Half true. There are those in support of the return of summer and even winter. So, but those are minority and not in power, though they seek to align themselves to Targoth. This relates to our mission with the Eldor. But that is for another time. What were you doing with the Eldor? If we make it to the White City, you'll learn there. Better you know sooner. The Shadowfell are the crude to make decent torturers, but I doubt you'd hold up long if you had a secret to tell. I can't believe you're listening to Arachmiri. They're snake-tongued, the lot of them. You see why we didn't reveal our faces? Hey, you got anything to talk about? Do you have anything to talk about? Oh wait, no, we need to get you to climb to get the staff. Yes, lad. What about the Arachmiri? I know what I need to do. They're not very trusted. Oh, here we go. Arachmiri lies past the Ashfall. Far to the west, the custom there is for elders to weave two souls into an unborn child. You see the results for yourself, barbaric. We're the barbaric ones, Uplander. Hey, yeah, can you do this? Shouldn't be a problem for these mountain one hoes, but isn't there something you should be giving back first? Oh, yeah, there you go. Thanks. Hope it doesn't have a chip on it. Follows you across the river, watching an overslated thing. Cliff nimbly walks up the sheer face and easily strolling across the village green. He throws the staff down to you, and you make your way back to the campsite. How lovely. What does it do? Have a staff. Have the other staff. Yes, I sense her breath about it, but why show me, dear? I don't know. Use it on the body. You decide to keep the staff to yourself. No, no shit. Okay, so I guess we're done here then, right? Yeah. Let's walk this way. No, because there's no one over this way. So which way would I walk? The rope is well out of reach. Where the hell did that wisp at? This rock is solid, but there's something off about it. Use the staff! There's something hidden here, some magic in the rock. Unfortunately, you know nothing of such things for yourself. Don't see how the staff could help move this stone. Okay, now that I've found that out, right? I need to go talk to somebody. I've learned some new information, guys. Yeah, there's like a mystical rock over there. Hidden door in a cliff face. A symbol appeared when I pressed my hand on it. The earth knows of such things. Breathe alone given to stone, activated by key or passphrase. I could talk to it. It would open from such as I. Yes, please, I'll show you where it is. Alas, dear, I cannot move from here. I am bound to my weaver. So, you will never leave. It was her breath that keeps her body alive. She had it in her body, and in the stars she wielded also. With time, her breath will be adrift away from those two, and I shall return to modern stone. You'll just die. That's awful. Your concern is touching, but no. The soul she gave me will abide. I will simply go back to the earth. It is something to look forward to. This Kifto has really no way you can help me. I am bound to the breath of the Eldars, and this dwells about her body and her possessions. You could carry her. I will not disrespect, nor would I permit it for you. But I have her staff now. Grog, I have all this done staff. Does that have enough breath for you to come with me? She takes the staff, weighs it in her hand, then passes it back to you. I shall be able to follow you with this, dear, yes. Let us go then, I'll show you the stone doorway. Once more, your journey to the cliff face, this time leading to the golem. Croc stands before the cliff and looks at it like an old friend. Woo! Tanny, are you in there? She is! She got locked in. Pen, thank the first. I thought I'd rot in here. Tanny, what happened? Who did this? I don't know. I was asleep. Then I was being dragged through the forest with a sack over my head. I stabbed the fiend good in the guts with my No, she got another arrow in her. No. Don't worry, Pen. I fixed him up. Fixed me up all right, didn't you, Pen? What are you doing? Don't give me that, Pen. Like I had a choice. She brought them to the village. It was her fault. Alderdwin? Yes, Alderdwin. She was after something. Something they wanted. They came to me. They... Wit, don't do this. They're not all bad, they said. I could be a nobleman. Imagine, Pen, me ordering people about. You see madness in his eyes. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Of course not. They won't harm you, you see. They just need... Wait here. Wait, wait. He steps back, mutters something, and the rock face slams back down. Son of a bitch. Pretend to remove the arrow shaft from the soft moss at the back of Croc's neck. Can I bring it back with the staff? Oh, put it in the water. I need to talk to you, Tanny. Can't believe a witch would do this. Do you think the village? Do you think he's responsible? His own parents were killed. He's always had an eye for gold. It probably started harmless enough. Now he's in for the lot. One thing's for certain, no matter what promises they made him, if we're here when the Shadowfall arrive, we're cooked. How are we going to get out of here? If I had any ideas, I'd have something already. We need some light first. Wish I still had that flint. I might be able to help, yes? There is breath here, in the flowing of the water, enough to start a flame. But I will need a body as host, dry tinder and wood. How the fuck am I supposed to get that shit? How are you going to start the fire? I only know a little of life weaving, but I know enough to kindle a flame. It will need a body as host for the breath. Dry tinder, stones, and wood. There's this up here. You tug on the roots, they're dry and thin, but still too tough to break. Cut it with this sword. You decide not to disturb their colonel's body further. Look at the wisp. Doesn't illuminate the cave at all. Will these do as tinder? I got this. Dry root should work as tinder. Yes, perfect. I just need some wood. A small piece will do. Oh, you got arrow. There's not much wood here, but that'll be enough, Pin. She builds a small nest of the tinder and lays the shaft on top. This will make a body for the flame. Now for the breath. She grabs her amulet, a look of deep concentration on her face. Oh. Ah. We have light. That dancing glow, that's the breath? Well, wait, you could see that? Sure, but I can't make it do things. That's impossible, Pen. Men can't see it anymore. Am I a summer or a winter? Can't the breath open the door for us? Earth is more the domain of the autumn elder. I've only had training from the spring, and very limited at that. But that's life weaving, right? You can bring back crop. No! No, this is strictly forbidden. Even if I could, I would never. To restore breath to a body that the soul has abandoned. You wouldn't understand. It's the worst evil an old dog can commit. Beats being dead. I don't agree. How'd you move the light like that? You can't have even seen that, Pen. You can't. Just tell me. I had this amulet. I used it to channel the breath. It's only small though. If I become a full elder, I'll have a staff like Elder Twin. Then I can channel a lot more. Why shouldn't I see the breath? Because there are no more male elders, Ben. You mean another war between winter and summer would destroy Telwynium? You've lost me. The elder do not create the souls for those we awaken. They come from the stillness. The cycle will break the stillness, dried it. No child was born for 20 years. I'm not an elder, Tony. I'm not about to start any wars. I know you're not. You can't be. Oh, but I am. I've got a staff! You grip the staff, it feels right somehow. Fits. How can you... She looks at you, mouth agape. It's not possible. What are you doing? That is forbidden. You get the full the breath, you can sense the golden body even without seeing it in the dark. Let her rest, Pen. Wit might not see it, but once the Shadowfell reaches us, we'll all be dead. Please, this is worse. Gillen stands before you, not Croc anymore, something different. Open the door. The body of Golan blindly turns to obey. This is wrong, so wrong. I'm getting us out of here, aren't I? Her voice is flat, alien to your ears. Your hackles rise as the very sound. Nothing outside streams in blinding you temporarily. Croc? She stares at you dumbly, awaiting instructions. There's no life in those eyes. Thanks. You're free now. To your horror, the giant grabs her colossal head in her hands and twists. Oh! I am so sorry for that. Should I have just used it on the door? Is that a different way to do it? No, I don't think so. Let's get out of the miserable pit. I'm so sorry about that. That was horrific. Oh, stop it. I got us out, didn't I? No pen. Did you hear that? Hear what? Black figures burst from behind trees and sprang down the cliff face. Oh my! Witch, you bastard! Please, just come quietly. They promise they won't hurt you. They just want Tanny. When we can go home. Please, Wit. You don't know what you're doing. It's too late. Just cooperate. You got your parents killed. You twat. You promised they wouldn't be harmed. I lied, of course. It must have been the girl the elder was after. We have her. Why keep them alive? But don't forget our deal, my lord. Wit shakes his head as if trying to clear it. No. No, Fine. Oh! There's so much death all of a sudden. You nut. I'll leave for the crows. The Shadowfell fades back into the gloom. Holy balls. Let's use the staff to cut myself down. I need more breath. You squeeze your eyes shut against the threatening tears. You hear the blood throbbing in your temples. It's too loud. Oh, wisp! Wispy! Wispy! Jumps at the end of the staff glows and you feel a surge of power at the breath. I don't want to bring him back to life though. I have to. His finger twitched. You can do this little move, just no more breath. More breath! More breath! I am an elder now. The star vibrates in your hands, growing warm with the energy pouring through it. You will the breath forward, push it towards the body. The glow from the star hits your eyes. More. I hope you know what you're doing, lad. More. 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 Give me it all. The metal of the star scalds your fingers and jerks your grip. More. The staff emits a steady keening whine, and from the stone atop there comes a splintering sound. The pain in your hands is immense, but you hold the staff steady, even as it tries to buck from your grip. You control the writhing staff, force the breath through it. Holy shit! Your fingers blister at the heat. The gem grows brighter, brighter, brighter than 100 suns, and then explodes. What have you done, farm boy? The earth shakes as if in terror, and the air grows dark, dark as the grave. The branch is coming down! You crash to the ground, unable to see. But all around you hear the earth opening. Oh no. Oh no. I awoke the summer and winter elders. Whoopsie. What now? They're gonna bow to me, aren't they? Wait, no, I am the elder. Oh my god. They're gonna follow me now. Winter's Dawn by Dave Lloyd of Powerhoof. Holy shit. The twists in that were insane. So now what? Now I just control the winter alders? Holy crap. You completed the Telwynium Book 1, Winter's Dawn. Be sure to wishlist the full game on Steam and try the many other fine adventure games in the Powerhoof catalog. That was amazing. I will be wishlisting, and now I want to go back and play the Drifter. I saw it a while ago and I just didn't end up playing it, but now I think I have to. Goodbye! Ah, well, okay, so it just closes the game. That was amazing. That was good. Great. I really enjoyed it. I got stuck a couple of times, but I found my way. It's just me not clicking as much as I should in a point-and-click adventure game. That looks really interesting. Really fun. The story looks really good. If you enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I shall catch you in the next one. See you then.